Many types of organizations serve people with disabilities, and each provides valuable services. Among them is the Endependence Center, an independent living organization run by people with disabilities for people with disabilities. Lisbeth Dula is with the Endependence Center, and she has been a peer mentor there for almost 15 years, just short of that, and that's a long time to be with any organization. But what you do with the Endependence Center is very special, and that is dealing with other people who have disabilities to help them address and help the organization help them address some of their needs, just so that they can live independently. The Endependence Center is a kind of a play on words, and it's a great name for an organization that's been around for what, 34 years, I think. Norfolk based.
Yes.
And so you know this organization pretty well. What is their primary goal in what they do?
Well, we're a community-based organization, and there are 16 centers for independent living, that's the type of center that we are. It's a CIL. A Center for Independent Living is designed by and operated by, as you mentioned, a majority of people with disabilities. There are 16 in Virginia and 4 satellites, and over 400 nationwide as well. We really started as part of civil rights, looking into our community, people with disabilities, working with people with disabilities to ensure that our community can be accessible for our full participation. It started in the 60s and the 70s and has expanded since then. And we're still doing basically the same thing because it's still a very important role to play in our community.
Okay. Right. So you reach beyond, of course, the confines of Norfolk. You address other cities in Southampton roads in the peninsula?
Yes, our center serves Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, Chesapeake, Suffolk, Franklin, Isle of Wight, and Southampton counties.
Okay, that's a lot of area.
Yeah, there's another center on the Eastern Shore, one on the peninsula, one in Richmond, and so out throughout the state.
My goodness. Okay, so you're pretty pervasive when it comes to what it is you offer. And what is it that you do offer through the Independence Center?
We offer a variety of services, and I think the core thing about our services, as you mentioned, is that we provide it from the perspective of living with a disability ourselves, and being independent and knowing what that means for us. We have staff at our center with various types of disabilities. Cross disability is who we serve, and we do provide one-on-one peer mentoring, which is working with a staff person like myself. You can talk about disability adjustment. Some people acquire disability midlife. Others like myself have grown up with a disability. Each has its own challenges. So you can talk about disability adjustment, and also people talk about goals that they have. They want to get their own apartment, they want to go to school, career goals, how to get around, transportation, personal care services, all those things that we need to be independent. We can help people get information on that through information and referral. We do advocacy, both systems advocacy, state, local, national levels, as well as with individual people on barriers they may be facing. And we provide independent living skill trainings too. We do that one-on-one, but also through workshops. Okay. And we just have a variety of groups too. We have a mix and mingle social group. The guys have a man group, the women have a women's group. Okay. We have a traditional support group, and just a variety of workshops on things like the Americans with Disabilities Act, other resources in the community that relate to living independently with a disability.
You, having been involved with this organization for the number of years you have been, and certainly through your lifetime, must have seen tremendous changes in what the potential possibilities and the doors being open have been since the 60s even. It must be tremendous.
We just celebrated the 25th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Wow. And it's funny you mentioned opening doors, because on our brochure we have an open door, and our slogan is opening doors to opportunities. And I think when you look at the type of information that we help provide to individuals with disabilities, and that things that we advocate for together as a disability community, it's accessible and affordable housing, accessible transportation options, our rights in employment, education, state and local programs. It's all this infrastructure and services that allow us to have those opportunities to pass through that door and to pursue our own independence.
Right, and to do it without the barriers that used to exist, so that people can just be.
Yeah, we have an equal playing field. I think when George Bush Sr. signed the ADA on July 26, 1990. This is a paraphrase, but he said that men, women, and children with disabilities would now be able to pass through doors that were once closed into equality, independence, and freedom. And I think about that every time, I see that open door on our brochure, because that's really what we're working for each individual now, all of us really, and also just to safeguard for the future is that that door of opportunity will remain open, that our rights will remain intact, and that accessibility to our communities will remain something that we keep working on.
And just one short thing, and that is, as a mentor, as a peer mentor, this has brought you a great deal of satisfaction?
Oh, absolutely. I wish, when I look back sort of at my own journey, even just things that I went through like in college, trying to, figure things out on my own as an adult with a disability, there's things that I know now that would have benefited me then. And so I think that's how we provide peer mentoring. We think of the things that we wish we'd known at certain times in our life, and we try to help empower other people to have those tools so that they can really pursue independence in a way that will help them to achieve their goals as efficiently as possible.
Okay, great. Well, you're a wonderful representative for this organization, and then just for the disability community too. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and the information on what it is that you do and the organization for which you work. I don't think it can be said enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for helping us get the word out.
Absolutely. Well, still to come on the forum, a one-stop center designed to address the medical needs of a growing senior population.